Last year, you expressed reservations numerous times about the president's trade policies if it involved raising tariffs. Now that we're seeing some of these estimates about what consumers are paying and higher costs based in 2025 and then the projections for 2026 as well. At this point, do you believe that consumers are better off from these, or are you hopeful that the benefits will still be coming sometime down the road?
Well, I think that there's already benefits coming down the road compared to the last 4 years of the Biden administration, because we're opening up markets for products, particularly agricultural products, that wouldn't be opened up because Biden didn't do any trade negotiations whatsoever. And we have the president making arrangements with Australia to get American beef in there. We're getting arrangements for England to take more of our ethanol, and we're getting rice into Japan, which nobody ever thought that could ever happen. And I suppose there's dozens other examples I can give you. But yes, there's a lot of good coming from what the president has done. Now, the extent to which, if you're saying that in your question, if you're saying all of the cost of the tariffs is being passed on to the consumer, I don't think that has been proven, although I would agree that some of this has been passed on to the consumer. But I also read that it hasn't had the impact that everybody thought it would have back in April when the president put the tariffs on. You know, I'm a free trader, but the president ran on a platform that I'm going to increase tariffs. He won the election. There's consequences of election, and the president is carrying it out. It's a little bit early to know whether it's successful or not, but the extent to which some benefits have come from it, and I've given you some of those benefits, I think it ought to be applauded, and it may be a little too early to reach a final judgment on whether the president is successful. The only thing I would advise the president to do is don't be so erratic. Put tariffs on one day and take them off the next day, and maybe not talk about it so much, but just do it. In other words, on foreign policy, like Theodore Roosevelt said, walk softly and carry a big stick. And the president can carry a big stick.